Hey, my lovelies, it's Lady Victory, Tamara Dolores Forrest. I am a courageous, connected, powerful woman, born a masterpiece, and happen to be a masterpiece of motion, right? Yet, I'm living with an HIV diagnosis. Sometimes it's hard to really share certain things that could be really not triggering, but like it gets me a little bit emotional, right? I do want to share with you that before I actually received my diagnosis, I came from background of being the ward of the state, being in a group home, being homeless for a short period of time. The most important thing that I realized is that I was looking for love. I was looking for love everywhere except for in here, right? And prior to my diagnosis, I had a moment where I would find myself in the arms of a man or men, right? Just for the sake of feeling like I was loved, because there was a time where I confused sex with love, right? And I was putting myself in harm's way, not realizing that I was putting myself in harm's way. And two of my aunts and a lot of my mother's besties passed away from complications of AIDS, and they would always warn me, like, please wrap it up, please protect yourself. But my desire and my need to be loved by a man had me going down the wrong path. And I realized that that was dangerous, and I had to really tap within myself. By the time I got the diagnosis, I was actually pregnant, and I thought that I was gonna be this amazing mom and get married, and that didn't happen because the man that I was with, he just walked away from me. And I was so nervous and so scared that how was I going to live with this with this diagnosis? How was I going to live with HIV? And so I didn't keep my baby, and I went through a dark depression. It was a real dark time because not only do I have a HIV diagnosis, I'm also grieving the loss of the child that, you know, that I didn't keep. And for even up to today, I'm not a mother, but I'm a nurturer, I'm a godmother, I'm an auntie, and I take pride on being a nurturer. But that one thing that's missing in my life is being a mom. And no one told me when I was diagnosed, no one said to me, you can have a healthy baby. You and your baby could have a beautiful life, you know? I remember my mother saying you could have a beautiful life after the diagnosis. But for me, I went through a dark depression, and I felt like I didn't even want to live at one point. I was trying to figure out how would I live with this diagnosis. And I went to the Ryan Center, and these beautiful people, they just loved me to life. And one of them said to me, you have a choice to make. What is the choice that you're gonna make? You have death, you have life. What's the choice? And I said, I choose life. And that's when my life changed, and I started stirring up that living water inside of me, stirring up all that love inside of me, and realized that the love I've been looking for, you know. All of this love outside that I was searching for was right inside of me. And as I started like my healing journey and started taking medication, and at first I was scared to take the medication because I didn't know what the side effects was going to do to me. But eventually I became adherent to my medication. I became undetectable. U equals U. Yes, it really works. Being undetectable is me being part of the solution, and eliminating the community viral load, like one person at a time. And it's, it all starts with me and it stops with me.